My name is Bianca. Have 4 kids. I have Johnny and Jera and Kimmy and Micah. I am a teacher. It's my profession, and I've been doing it since 2011. I graduated with my undergraduate in 2009, and it was my undergraduate in journalism, but it has nothing to do with teaching. And I feel like, yeah, that happens to a lot of us. How did I find the NAS? Actually, I feel like the NAS kind of found me. A friend was going to church at the NAS and invited me, and thanks, Maria. I think we've been coming ever since. It's been almost a year now, but it feels so good. It feels like home, and we really like coming. I mean, Micah really likes it. I don't have to fight with him about we're coming to church. He's like, okay, let's go. I'm getting ready. Let's go to church. It's like, it's hard to get him to go to school, but he'll go to church, which is great. I love cooking. I do. I don't have that much time to cook in my schedule, but if I didn't have all of the responsibilities that I have, like going to work and cleaning and stuff and taking care of a 3-year-old, I think if I could do any job in the world, it'd probably just be, I love to cook for my family. I'd probably cook all day. I love baking too. I haven't had a chance to bake in such a long time, but I like making food, and I like feeding people. So if I have time and I make something for you, I hope you like it. I met Jesus when I was in middle school. I grew up in a Catholic CEO household, which is, I'm sure everybody knows, that's a Christmas and Easter only. That's the only times we went to church as a kid. I didn't really, I had a friend that was a Christian, and she invited me to a VBS, and that is when I met Jesus for the first time. My relationship didn't grow with Jesus until I was older. I moved to Korea after I had my 3 kids, and Kimmy was just 4. That's my youngest, or my youngest daughter. I have my youngest daughter. She was 4 years old when we moved to Korea. I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew that this was something that I felt like God was calling me to do, and to provide this experience for my children, and also for me. I was in a bad situation at home in a relationship, and then this opportunity presented itself, and I went. I had no family there. I didn't know anyone there. It's not like I had a friend there that was like, hey, why don't you come over here and try this teaching in Korea? I had nobody, and I accept God. And that's how I feel like I was able to get through living there. It was so hard at first, and then we met a church community. We got into a church community, and it was amazing. The church community was a bunch of expats and military families, and I grew there so much. My relationship with Jesus grew. My faith grew. The mustard seeds were planted in my kids there. Johnny, my oldest son, became a junior deacon for the church. We did everything. Spent holidays with these people. We birthdays for their children, for my children. We spent Christmases together, and Korean holidays, and sometimes we would go on vacation with some of the families. It was so nice because the families that were in the military, they let us have access to the base. Sometimes we'd go on the base with them and get like American snacks and stuff like Cheetos. Yeah, so that was when my relationship really started to grow. And ever since then, I feel like it's just gotten better. The story is never done. So my faith journey is still going on. I feel like is at work in my life every day. I think that he thinks of me as one of those kids like, oh gosh, what does she need now? But he provides, and he's continually provided for me and for my children. And I used to worry. I used to worry so much about everything and plans. I used to be such a planner, and now, like, if you called me and asked me what I was going to do, I was like, I have no idea, like, about anything in life. Like, I know that I've got like these goals. Like, I am in a program for getting my master's degree. But I mean, I don't know that I just do. It's like a thing that I do. It's not really like a plan. If God has a different plan for me, then I've learned also to be so accepting of change, and that things are just, I don't know, it's out of my control, and I'm totally fine with it. God, it works just daily. Like, I don't, it's so indescribable. I mean, if you sat down with me and talked to me about stuff, I'm sure I could come up with some great stories to tell you of how incredible God is and has been in my life and continues to be. A lot of you might know that last year I was diagnosed with cancer, and the NAS has been such an amazing support system for me. Jamie and Keegan, they pray for me. They set up, they helped, a lot of you guys have helped provide me with meals. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for that. I might not have known who or where the food came from, but thank you guys so much. I was alone after I had surgery, and I wasn't able to cook or provide that for my kids every day, but we had leftovers, and there was never a shortage of food. But thanks to the meals that people would provide and give to us daily, I'm so grateful for that. I don't know what I would have done without that, but God provides. So thank you.